Oxford is known for the city of dreaming spires and is famous for colleges, small alleys, academia and busy shopping streets. The aim of this video is to see if Oxford has a sense of place, referring to Gordon Cullen's concept of townscape. My route starts at the top of the High Street in Oxford. Heading down, I briefly visit Logic Lane and Cat Street on the right, whilst heading further and reaching Carfax Tower. Here we go straight onto Queen Street, noticing the Westgate Centre and Bond Square. Finally, I carry on down to New Road, noticing Nuffield College on the right, finishing my route. Starting at the top of the High Street, you can see the slight curve of the street in front of you, with the St Mary the Virgin Tower acting as an incident in the background. The openness makes you feel at ease and represents a public area. The furniture on the street shows captured space within an open public area. Again here we are intrigued by this magnificent vista, which shows elements of projection and recession. The different colours on the building creates character and contrast against the sandstone buildings, which gives an element of surprise and a regular variety within a theme across the street. Moving on to Cat Street, we are led off the busy High Street onto this small alley which has mystery and intimacy. The round building on the left acts as deflection as the road curves round to the unknown, creating a here and there-ness. We are here, and what is over there? On the right, the building acts as an incident, creating enclosure. This is punctuated by the tree. However, the slight slit of sky between the two buildings creates drama and makes you feel as if there is something big and open at the end of the road, creating mystery and expectation. We are drawn back onto the High Street by the bright colours and the feel of hustle and bustle awaiting us. As we look along the street, we see the incident of the tower and various silhouettes of the buildings. The lamppost and the tree are punctuations and create layers in the foreground, which draws the eye in. This grand vista to the right of us demonstrates shock and drama. The tall walls separates and defines public space and private space, which makes it even more intriguing with visual coherence. As we see the sign to Logic Lane, we know something is around the corner, intriguing you to look further. The change in the pavement pattern and the small door in the wall arouses anticipation of what is there and is inviting us to look. As we turn the corner, the iron gate and the large archway creates a here and there-ness and has an element of surprise, but with a level of predictability. The trees in the distance shows an outdoor enclosure is awaiting, sparking an excitement. As we look across the street, our eye is drawn in by the warm glow of the covered market. This creates an emotional response, making you feel at ease. We are here, and we are wondering what is through there. This represents external and internal space link, creating contrast and a possession of space. As we look forward, we immediately see the incident of the Carfax Tower, drawing our eye in to the end of the street. It is acting as a deflection, telling us there is space there and something going on there. As we arrive at the Carfax area, we see 3 different spaces, indicating 3 different routes, as the facades of the building acts as deflection, leading you down each of the roads. The openness of the area, compared with the small alleys previously, creates a contrast and character. The busyness of the area makes you feel excited, but a little uncertain at the same time. Moving on to Queen Street, we can see this long narrow road consists of a busy shopping street with integrated new and old buildings. This street has an Englishness feel to it, created by an irregular variety within a theme, demonstrating visual coherence and an organisation to the jumble of buildings. The deflection caused by the Westgate Centre leads your eye to the Bond Square. This raised section defines this area as a captured public space, inviting you to sit and enjoy. The greenery makes an outdoor room and creates a tranquil sense of place within a bustling city. As we begin onto New Road, we are surprised with the shocking incident of Nuffield College, creating drama and excitement to the street. As we look through the double archway, we get a feel of enclosure and here and there-ness. however with a slight combined and welcoming feeling. As we turn to walk forward, we notice the straight alignment of the architecture, together with the projection and recession of the buildings. Also, the grass verge is acting as captured space, which feels as if it's protecting the inner vistas. The tree in the background creates enclosure and acts as an incident. As we arrive at the end of our route, we notice we are thrown into a large open space. The different materials used for the floor leads us to the assumption there are different spaces with different uses. This has an element of surprise, but with a level of comfortability. To conclude, I believe Oxford has visual perception. The buildings and composition are seen as a piece of meaningful art which have been manipulated by an artist. To me, Oxford has a sense of place. This project has taught me how to look at a place in a new light and become familiar with the jargon of Townscape approach. When designing in the future, I will be able to use Gordon Cullen's concept to achieve Townscape.